Hi, teacher.
Hey there, how are you today?
I'm fine, but I'm very tired.
Me too. I had a horrible day. Oh my God, I've been having. Can you see my little dark sides of my eyes? We call it
Yes.
dark sides, dark spot. Oh gosh, I'm super tired. But no worries, I'm ready for you. I have a lot of things to do in the class, by the way. Just as usual. Yeah.
Yeah. It is because my partner is on vacation.
Oh, really? And only
Yes.
you have all the
For
heavy work?
my for my area or for my department, yes. We only we only let me see. We are only two analysts in the security department.
Wow, only two, and only you are working.
For the moment, yes, but
My
I
God,
have another partner in security, but it different works.
he does different things. He
Yes,
does have a different task.
yes.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I am developing a project at work. This project is with the people in the Philippines,
Hmm.
and they don't like to work.
They don't like.
They don't like to work, certainly. Um, so it's a challenge for me right now.
Who how is the accent to the Philippines?
Very neutral, just like Salvadorian accent. It's very
Okay.
neutral. We have a very neutral accent. Actually, they have a really good English. Most of them. Most of them they have because they have a mixture between their own kind of like language and Spanish because they have a lot of words in Spanish. So because they were colonized by Spaniards, so they kind of like have a very neutral accent. Yeah, their
Okay.
English is good. I am very impressed by their English actually. This is really good. So yeah, that is great. So yeah, we're gonna be just checking in, and I can see a lot of people just joining. So welcome to the class. If you guys have your microphone not working, please let me know. If you do have your screen, you can turn it on so I can see your faces. Welcome, Luis. I missed you yesterday. We missed you.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, how are you?
I am very fine. More
All
eager
right.
to learn something new now.
I'm sorry, Luis, I'm not able to hear you.
I told you that fun. I'm waiting for the class and learning something new.
Awesome. That's the winning attitude. I was telling Dennis that I am very tired. Are you tired today, Dennis? You are, huh? Are you
Yes.
tired, Luis? Awesome. Yes, I am too. I am too. I was telling Luis, I'm sorry, I was telling Dennis that I am working right now with Filipinos and they are very challenging. They are very challenging. I'm gonna say we as Salvadorian, we do work a lot. We're very hardworking people. They're not. They are not. But how was your day, Luis? Can't hear you. Luis, how was your
After,
day?
well, my day was better than yesterday. That is something good. Interesting because I could finish some tasks or issues that I have in the trouble in the work. So, um, was a good day, but it was a few hard, and that is my reason why I am feel a few tired.
Oh, that's awesome. How was your day, Lorena? I don't, I can't hear you, Lorena. You're on mute.
I'm sorry. My birthday is in 13 January.
And how was your day today? Was it
Today,
busy?
uh, yes, I had a lot of work today. Some meetings with the customers and some problems, but I found solved these issues. And I have some interview with a new personnel. Mm, a lot of work.
A lot
I
of
have
work?
a busy day.
Very busy
Yes.
day. Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
How about you, Gabby? How was your day today?
So my day today was like very busy because we have like these trainings for SEPA for like this ID. Uh, so I have two meetings, two trainings, and I have to coordinate all. So it was like a lot of work today.
Yes, that's good. I know. Well, what was your highlight from yesterday class? And I would like to ask Jorge Saldaña, tell me what was the highlight from yesterday? What is something that you remember from yesterday? It seems like George is having problems with the microphone.
Enciéndale el único.
Dennis, can you tell me what was the highlight for you yesterday?
We we watched two videos about vegetables and healthy foods, and we watched uh, one girl called cook 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 the squid
Squid,
and
yeah.
squid and how she um, prepare the receipt.
Yes, that's awesome. And Dennis, can you tell me at least, Luis, two words that you remember from yesterday? At least two of them.
Two word.
Two words.
Mm, we learn the name of the vegetable or beans, pepper,
Hmm?
and what are others? Eggplant, and carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, and other vegetables.
Awesome. All right, great. That's awesome. And Lorena, can you tell me what are some words that you found interesting from yesterday's class?
Yesterday, some words that I learned yesterday. Yesterday, for example, dark green vegetable,
Hmm?
and the difference peppers and spices
Yes.
that maybe the pronunciation are similar, but the meaning is different to use. Um, for all fruit like alfalfa and soya, you can say two words. For example, alfalfa roots or soya roots.
Sprouts, sprouts,
Sprouts.
sprouts. There you go. Yes.
And highlight just that maybe. You can at the end of the class you mention some words. For example, flour and flower, flavor.
Yes. There you go. There you go.
And I just that. I don't
Awesome.
remember any.
No worries. Thank you so much. For the ones that are having problems with internet and the microphone, which is Carlos, Janet, Jorge, please do the troubleshooting and please let me know. All right. Just to make sure that you don't miss the class. All right. Perfect. So we have today with a new topic. And today we're going to talk about everything about the warehouses. All right. What do you guys know about the warehouse? Do you guys know what a warehouse is?
Yes.
Luis, what's a warehouse for you?
Is the physical place where we put all the products that we are going to use in a process. If we are on a manufacturing, and that could contain the supplies or things that is going to suffer. We are going to apply any transformation.
Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much a good definition for a warehouse. And thank you so much, guys. So the warehouse is pretty much where everything is a storage, right? So if we're talking about the warehouse, we're talking about storage. The difference between storage and the warehouse is a big place. So that it's a big place that has a lot of space in order for you to save your products. So storage not necessarily is about products, but if we're talking about products or items, then we use the word warehouse because we are storing, which is a verb, items and products, right? So that's a warehouse. And if you can see on the screen, you're going to be able to see that the warehouse is kind of like the center of everything because the warehouse is where the products are located, right? So your products, your parts, everything is located in a storage, right? So that's considered a warehouse. Then people deliver the products and people get the product to the consumers, and it's kind of like a circle, right? So I get the product goes. It comes in and then comes out, right? So I want you to take a picture of this because you're going to use it later because you're going to tell me a strategy for your business. Remember that we've been working on your business and we've been also working on different ways of logistics, transportation, a lot of different things. So we talk about the transportation of your product. We have talked and we have seen different ways of logistics, which is good because at the end, that's what we need. So I want you to think about this place right here, the place that you see on the screen. And I want you to create on your own words a description for a place like this. So if you would have the opportunity to talk to a stranger and describe to a stranger what is a warehouse, how would you describe it? And I'm going to give you, and don't copy anything, right? On your own words. Don't copy anything. Forget about any concept. Don't cheat on the internet. I want your own definition. I want you to write it down and then you're going to read it to me. All right. So for that, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes for you to create your own definition on a warehouse. So you are going to describe what is it, all right? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes for you to do that. 5 minutes, and then you're gonna be working in silence. Gabby, can you help me with your mute?
No.
With my what?
With your mute button?
Okay.
Awesome, thank you. So if you can go and start working, I will give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes starts now.
Individually, teacher.
This is individual,
Okay.
yes. So I want you to create your own definition and think about the words that you're choosing. I don't want you to cheat, so don't work on the internet. I want you to use what you know, all right? Use what you know to explain with your words. What's a warehouse? That's what I want. Just 1 more minute. All right, let's do it. So tell me, Dennis, what if we were talking about a warehouse and you see this picture, how would you describe a warehouse and what would you say to me? You are mute right now.
Sorry.
No worries.
For me, it's a big place where the company used to save different products or commodities and after they send to the customers or selling in the same place.
Perfect. Awesome. I like it. I like it. How about your definition, Luis?
Okay, I start. What is a warehouse? A warehouse is a very important place in every company where all the products, supplies, and tools are managed in order to be put available to the use of the process or customers of the company. The main characteristic of a warehouse is that works like a system. It has inputs, a process, and outputs.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Luis. Annabelle, do you have yours? I don't know if you are joining. We're working on a concept or a definition for a warehouse.
Definition for warehouse?
Yes. If you were to talk about the warehouse, what would you say that what is a warehouse? What would you say?
It's a place that you can order the materials or goods or whatever that you have. In this case, I was thinking in Prisma,
Okay.
similar to Prisma.
Similar
This
to
picture.
Priceburn. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. And Lorena, do you have your definition for what would be the if you were to talk about the warehouse, what would you say?
For me, it's a big place that the company usually keep some goods or supplies to perform or manufacture them products or service for the customer. For example, in Ironman, the company has 3 warehouses in each hangar. They keep some materials to perform the activity or yes, to perform the jobs in this aircraft in dispatch or in check.
Awesome. I did not know that. So you guys have a big storage. I'm assuming that because of the tools and everything that you use and the parts of the aircrafts and everything, right? Okay, that's awesome. Julio, can you tell me what is a warehouse for you?
Warehouse is a place containing when you put the different materials or items for selling or use it for maintenance.
All right, perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. And Gabby, what would be your definition for a warehouse?
So my definition of a warehouse is a place when companies stock things that we'll use later in the operation, and it's really important for a company because it's like their backup of products or materials.
Awesome. I really like it. I think I agree with everybody. So yes, the warehouses are pretty much where the companies stores their own goods and products. So I do have a video to show you guys, and we're all going to discuss it in groups. But I would like for you to see it first. Just give me one moment so I can just get it. I'm gonna show you this really cool video. And I'm gonna show you, do you guys know Alibaba? This is a big tech company in China. Do you guys know about it?
Yes.
Alibaba. Have you purchased some clothing over there, Gabby?
Yes, I buy iron, and it doesn't work
Really?
when they came. When it came to me, it doesn't work. So I
Bummer.
remember that company.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Did they give you the money back or you couldn't? You couldn't get it
And no, I
back.
couldn't because I have to send like a video and a lot of stuff, and I say, oh, okay. It was like really cheap, so I didn't make all the process.
That is why, Gabby. That is why. Please. That's
Yes.
the reason why. Okay. Well, I would like to show you this really cool video for Alibaba. And this is the way, like very technological way for them to actually manage their own warehouse. I'm going to show it to you right now. Just give me one moment. And then we can discuss it all together. Do you think that we have that technology here in El Salvador? Let's see. They don't need people to transport everything. Look at that. They're kind of like drones. I love it. Look at that, guys. It has reduced 70% of the human labor. What do you think about this warehouse? A lot of technology, huh? And this belongs to Alibaba. So I have two questions for you. Number one, it says there that this kind of warehouse has reduced 70% of human labor. So they have 70% people working there less. And I want you to discuss about that. And number two, they have here pretty much a lot of technology without humans. Would you like to have that kind of technology here in El Salvador? We're gonna discuss about it. Please don't tell me. You're gonna do it in Teams. So I'm going to do it pretty much over there. And what I'm going to do is we're gonna go into the breakout rooms, all right? And it's going, I'm gonna do it right now. Just give me one moment. And Julio, I see two people connected, Julio. I don't know if you're in two places or you're in the same place.
I don't know, sorry, Gisa connected my sorry, my tablet, but
okay.
is waiting is not the loss of the share of my cell phone. It changed
okay.
That's
All
okay.
right, no worries, no worries. I'm gonna send you anyway. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you anyway. All right, good. So we're gonna go into the breakout rooms and I want you to consider to discuss all of this. I'll see you in 9 minutes. Thank you. I'm also going to be sending the video to you guys. You can see it on the chat and I will send it to the WhatsApp group as well. So tell me, guys, as you saw in the video, Alibaba has this kind of warehouses. Do you think that we have that kind of technology here in El Salvador? Or do you think that at some point we would have that technology here?
More people without work.
Is that what you think? Do you think that it's unfair to include such technology because of the work for the others? How do you
Yeah, I
think
think so. I think Saki is very afraid about the introducing this kind of technology because in El Salvador is the employee is the job, sorry, is a little in El Salvador. You introduce this kind of the technologies. Probably it's some people, a lot of people fired because using the kind of technologies. Y the power del El Salvador is reduce your capital for the personas pobres, the median family.
Yeah, for the average, we call it average.
Average.
The average family rates. Yes, I agree with you. I think that if we still have a lot of places where they need people that work physically, right? Just like you, for example, you cannot rely on your company to robots, right? Because you need to make sure that your kind of job have the same quality or the human touch.
Yes, in the United States, my job is introduce sensors and computer for realizing my jobs in the United States.
Really?
Yes, it's true. You
Wow.
they check the strength of the aircraft, you check the how do you say calcular?
Calculate?
Calculate the probably the damage in in this area. Or, well, if the computer is calculate the damage in this time. Yes.
All right, all right. Wow, I did not know about it. That's interesting.
Yes, that's good.
And this is kind of like a scanner? Is that the way it works?
Sorry?
Is that kind of like a scanner? Is that the way it
Yes,
works?
no, use the scanner. Use the put the different sensors in the aircraft. It sense the structure of the aircraft. Is was stress, is register damage in the aircraft.
Wow, that's so cool.
It bring the report and what time you needed to change this part.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Is that, are you, and I'm sorry for being intrusive. I'm so sorry. I'm just very curious because I've never talked to people that work on a aircraft company. So I'm just curious.
Okay.
Are you a mechanic for the aircrafts? Are you an engineer? What's your
I am engineer, but I know mechanics. I am the node test inspector.
Wow, I did not know about it. That's so cool. You're so cool, man.
Oh, yes, thank you.
You are. How
Yeah.
about you, Dennis? What do you think?
I think El Salvador can use this type of technology, but for the moment, it's impossible because the education don't use this technology to know in the knowledge to in don't teach to the student how use or yes, how use this technology,
How to manipulate?
how to manipulate that kind of bots.
Okay, I get you. I get you. Well, I agree with you. I think that we're not ready. I think that we're not ready. And plus, we're not ready. Imagine how many people is not going to be with a job. What do you think, Annabelle?
I think that um, could be in in a time. Maybe nowadays the students are receiving robotica, or I don't know what is the name, but is something like
Robotics?
that. Yes, robotics. They receive in a lot of school. Students are receiving robotics,
Robotics?
and maybe we have to pass to another technology. For El Salvador is not so good this idea because we have more labor available than the jobs El Salvador have.
I agree. I agree with you. And I
But
want you guys.
in a moment could be necessary in some type of work or company.
I agree with you. And I want you guys to think about the impact that this could have in society. Think about the impact that this could have on many families. So I want you to discuss about it. I will jump into the next group and I will be right back. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.
Hey guys, I just wanted to jump
Hi.
in and just talk to you
Ability.
about this topic. And I wonder, guys, how do you feel with all this information? What do you think about the video? Do you think that could be a good impact on El Salvador if people or companies introduce this kind of technology? What do you think?
We are talking with the group that, or we are thinking that in El Salvador, we don't have any place that that use any machine or technology to move the products or the logistic. Maybe the place are similar to the warehouse, for example, in Aeroman, or the place to Price Mart, but the technology, maybe we're thinking that we don't have any company that have this technology, because we can see that for move the products or part, is necessary one person to administrate the device to move it, and in this case is it's not necessary that the company have a lot of people works in the company.
Okay, I agree with you. I mean, if we, because we don't have that kind of technology, that is generating more employment for people to work in the warehouses, right? So we have a lot of people that has a job because of that. So what do you think, Luis?
Yeah, that was something that we was talking. Uh, that it's a dream for the owner of the company, maybe.
Right?
Uh, don't pay any salary, reduce the human resources. Um, don't pay any, how do you say, aguinaldo? And I don't know if there is similar word in English. Uh,
We call it
or,
Christmas bonus.
okay.
Benefit.
Don't pay any
Yes.
holiday,
Yeah, Christmas bonus is aguinaldo.
Christmas bonus.
Yes. There you go. There you go. Good.
And we talked too that in the future we are not going to study any career about logistics because we don't have any opportunity against the machines.
Yeah. But maybe we can do the paperwork because the machines, I don't think that they can do the paperwork. So what do you think? What do you think, Balta? I don't know if you're here. He's having problems with the mic.
Maybe this logistic in the companies that use replace a lot of work or process made for the people
Humans.
the human resource works in, for example, in the implementation or during the implementation when are new is expensive because the company have to pay the cost to of this machine, but
Yes.
for al largo tiempo for a
Long time?
it, for a long time is cheaper because the company didn't have to pay a lot of work, the benefit or
Work labor?
prestaciones.
I agree. I think that what we need to think about this is just to see the pros and cons, right? So there's a lot of pros, clearly, but you know that there's a lot of cons. And what do you think is more beneficial, the pros or the cons? What do you think?
The cons.
What is more heavy?
The cons.
The cons?
The
Why? Tell me why.
we are going to lose a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I agree with
But
you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where is Alibaba?
In China.
In China?
Yeah,
And
they're
in China there
Chinese.
is a few people. They are losing a lot of work applying that technology.
Well, in China, they have the best thing. Actually, China is one of the. It's actually have even more technology than United States, because they have the machinery and they develop their own machinery. So that's the reason why they have become monsters in technology. They are on top of everything, even a little more than Japan and a little more than Hong Kong. And they're a little more, I would say, a huge difference between United States um, and China. So they do have a lot of technology, but also they're trying to reduce the cost of using this technology for human labor. And when we talk about human resources, and this is something for you, Lorena, because I know that you're working in human resources. When we're working about human resources, we're talking about everything on regards of HR, right? Recursos humanos. But when we're talking about human labor, estamos hablando de mano de obra.
Okay.
Okay, so en inglés, human labor es mano de obra. Cuando estamos
Human
hablando
labor.
de recursos humanos, then we use human resources, HR.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, right. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes for you to discuss, and I would like for you to discuss what would be a great idea for companies to implement technology and not fire people. All right, so think about that, and I'll be right back with you. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Guys, I will give you just a few more minutes for you to wrap up your comment, and we are going to be right back all together. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. I'm in mute. What a good conversations we have, right? So it's really interesting to see your point of views. I know, and I love the fact that you guys are practicing. And I like, guys, the fact that you're not trying to speak in Spanish. And let me thank you for that, all right? Let me thank you for trying your best to keep the conversation in English. And let me tell you why. I realize, and I am working in a company that it's entirely Canadian, right? So I work for a Canadian company. And the office for the company that I work is here in El Salvador. And to be honest with you, we just normally don't speak in English at work. And we work for a Canadian company. We should be speaking English all the time. And we don't usually do it. Why? Because we know English already. So whenever you know something, you just like, it's okay. I'm going to speak in Spanish. But when you are learning, you need to practice as much as you can. Expose yourself to the language. And what I mean expose yourself, practice. the more you practice, the better it's gonna be. So thank you guys so much for trying to keep the practice of this class in English. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. What we're gonna do right now is to check some terminology. We're gonna check some vocabulary in order for you to be more familiar with a warehouse, all right? So I'm gonna ask you to write down as many words as you can remember about this video that you're gonna see right now, all right? So I'm gonna ask you to see and write down as many words as possible so you can make sure you are making sure that you get this particular vocabulary in a better way. So I'm gonna play the video. I'm hoping that you guys are ready, and I'll ask you a couple of questions later.
In this video, we'll review some of the common terms that will be used throughout this training and later on the warehouse floor. The inventory attributes we track are referred to as levels of inventory. The setup varies for each customer, but the most common is item, lot, and pallet ID. As we go down the levels, it gets more granular. For example, a single item will have many lot codes, and a single lot code will have many pallets. In this example, the pallet number is the most granular attribute we track. Throughout the RF screens, you will see the levels abbreviated. For example, level 1 will appear as either Lev1 or L1, depending on the program. The item, lot, pallet example is referred to as a 3-level account because it tracks 3 different levels. We have 1-level accounts which track the item code only, and others that are 2-level or even 4-level. UI stands for Unique Identifier. When the system asks you to scan the UI, it is asking for the most granular attribute we track of the item. In the item lot pallet example, we would scan the pallet ID. If the account was 1 level and tracked only item, we would scan the item code as the UI. A single item may be tracked in multiple unit of measures. This is referred to as the quantity breakdown. The setup varies for each customer, but the most common is pallets and cases. Some accounts may also track inner cases or individual units. Some accounts may use specific labels, such as bag, roll, drum, or tote. Throughout the RF screens, you will see these units of measure abbreviated as 2-digit codes. A picking instruction may tell you to take 1 pallet and 10 cases. Be sure to pay close attention to the unit of measure. An OPID, or Outbound Pallet ID, is a serialized shipping container. Whether used on a pallet or carton, the purpose is the same. It is used to associate what products has been picked into that container. Depending on the account, an OPID might be automatically assigned by the system, or you might be prompted to scan in a value from a pre-printed label.
And for this video, I wanted for you to see some of the words that I like to talk about. And this is going back to the presentation. So I wonder if you can see this in the presentation. Just give me one moment. All right. So if you were able to describe this, what is inside this warehouse, how would you do that? So we're gonna have some items that we're gonna identify, right? So first of all, we're gonna talk about this structure right here. What's the name of this structure? Can someone tell me what's the name of this structure? No idea? This structure is called shelves. All right. So these ones are shelves. So the shelves, we call them in Spanish, estantes, right? Are you guys following me? Perfect. So inside of it, we have these ones right here. And I'm gonna just do it right now. Just give me one moment. We have these ones right here. You see them? Oh. This one's right here, right? This one's. This one, this one, this one, and this one. According to the video, how do you call this? According to the video,
Item.
items? The
Let
whole thing,
me-
the whole thing.
Maybe lot.
Or drum,
Mm-mm.
case, pallet.
Pallets, there you go. These ones are pallet. En otras palabras son, nosotros a veces no sé cómo se le llaman, cómo le llamarían ustedes, I really don't know. Pero the pallets son como las tarimas, there you go. Where you put a lot of boxes inside, right? And that's what they're called, pallets. So when you see the little tarimas con a little boxes on it, so that's a pallet, all right? That's a pallet. That's how we call it in English. And then inside of it, we have these either big boxes or individual boxes. Do you see it? And these ones are called what?
Item.
They are called cases. There you go. They are called cases, right? They are called cases because they are inside a pallet. Does that make sense for you guys? All right. Any question, any doubts? Now, inside the box or inside the cases, we have something that is called what? Inside of it, right? Inside of it, we have something that is called items. Items, right? This is inside the case. So if we talk about it, there are shelves. The shelves has pallets, all right? Inside the pallets, we are going to find cases. And inside cases, we're going to find items, all right? Items are also known as /products. All right, so items are also called products, all right? Is that part clear for you guys? Take a picture because you're gonna need it later on. All right, take a picture because you're gonna need it later on. Do you guys have any, oh, and this one right here, how do you call them? No idea?
Hallway.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I don't know if a drum or hallway.
No, actually, this is these two people right here. So we call them people. That's how we call them. So this is people, right? All right, awesome. Just checking on you, just joking. All right, perfect.
I can see very well.
I'm gonna highlight them. Good. You see them now? Do you see them? No?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So take a picture of it, right? Take a picture because you're gonna need it later. All right, perfect. So being that said, we are going to go in groups and I want you to take a picture of these questions because we're going to discuss all these questions in groups. All right, so we're going to go back to the groups and we're going to discuss what is a warehouse for the ones that are joining. What would make a good warehouse? What is the use of the warehouse? And what items and products can you storage on a warehouse? So those were questions. We're going to create an answer for it. And you guys are going to be back with me. All right. Any questions for this activity? No questions? We're just going to discuss. And if you can write them down as a group, not a problem. You can do that. Just make sure that you all collaborate with answering these questions. That's my only request. I'll see you in the breakout rooms. Bye-bye.
A question for one for one, each for each.
Okay, warehouse. I think it's okay, one for one.
Yeah, one question for each.
Yes. Okay, what you make it a good warehouse? For me, it's a make it a good warehouse. Goods warehouse. Let me see the meaning in the San Google.
In my case, I think that in the second question, for me, the most important is the space because you need to have a large space and big space for storage. And the other is the shelf and the barcode or whatever that we have to have for a warehouse.
Yes, I found the
For control.
following these characteristics. Training staff is a safety, security, and market proximity, parking space or in the building, storage space, mechanical appliance, designing, emergency protocol, organization, picking process, quality control. is the characteristics the
Yes,
a good
it's
warehouse.
is good options.
Mhm.
If you see, we coincide with space because have to be a big space.
The location is important too because you need to access easily to put all the products or another commodities in the place.
Yes. And now we can discuss the three sentence. What is the use of the warehouses? Who we can use for everything.
What is the use of the warehouse? Okay, and uses the warehouse.
Make more easy the operation of the companies for access to the materials, products, or another supply they need.
Yes, well, in this case, keep the product before to import or export the products for distribution.
Yeah. For example, I found some paragraph about the use of water for HR when you use it, say not good use it for the warehouses y use it for equipment marketplace for regular day deals, use it for pallet racking, racks, carton floor racks, steel shelving, mezzanines, conveyor system, garment drying system, and other use material handling equipment.
I was thinking about the warehouse in the hangar 6.
in our process. What item products can you store on a warehouse? It's like the same question.
Ujú. Funcionamiento on a warehouse. ¿Qué productos puedes tú almacenar? Eh, Different products, maybe foods, clothes, shoes, whatever products are part of, for example, in Ironman, part of aircraft, some materials like a seal, paint, a lot of products, different products.
Not only
It depends of the company. Mhm. For example, in the warehouse of the supermarket, they can storage foods, so any the common is full. For example, in a storage of cement, clothes, shoes, some I don't know what you say. Muebles, furniture,
yeah, it's furniture.
furniture. It's
and office
depend of the
supplies.
company.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Supplies. Mm.
I think that we have finished the questions.
What you say?
I think that we have finished the questions.
Mhm. You was share the presentation, the screen, Luis.
Yes, I was.
You are accumulating all chart in the all content.
Yes, I use the same archive. I don't know how to say that
Mhm.
for this class.
For example, how do you say maquila? Maquila de ropa, clothes. I don't know maquila, but it's clothing industry. They have to keep
Usually we call them
la tela.
factories.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Usually-
Mister.
Yeah, usually we call them factories.
Factory. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
And Dennis
I,
has the
I forgot the name.
No worries, no worries. I like it. I'm listening to you. I love it.
But is true, Mister, that it depends in the 4 sentences. It depends of the company, the storage or
Absolutely.
the warehouse.
I want you to think about products. I want you to think about items. Any list that you can come up, it would be good. Any list. This is just a good way for you to, make a storage, right? And make a brainstorming of all the products and items that you can think of, all right?
Okay. For example, we have in this case in Ironman is for materials for airplanes for maintenance. How do you say, Mister? Maintenance.
Maintenance, yes.
Maintenance. Because I always say maintenance.
Yeah, I know. And we usually say, a lot of people also say maintenance. And you could say that, but I'd rather for you to make it a little bit less effort, a little bit more effortless. I don't know if that makes sense for you.
Okay.
Maintenance.
For example, do can be a warehouse for food?
Yes, can be a warehouse for food, can be a warehouse for
For food, for
products,
foods.
for goods, for materials. So yeah, anything that you can come up with.
For shoes,
For
what,
shoes, whatever you think that is good for you.
yes,
Any idea is well received. All right. Awesome. Keep going.
all
I
right.
like it. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Well, let's continue talking about the fourth sentence.
Okay.
Fourth sentence.
To decide what meaning or definition is better for warehouse.
The definition that I read, I like it. I like it.
Um, to say some example, we can add an example to reference.
In the first sentence, or in which then?
For the first, we only discuss and we don't make the presentation, right?
I think that is not necessary,
Okay.
right, teacher?
The
I
teacher-
think I can only discuss the question. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, we don't need a presentation, I think.
Okay.
Maybe he will ask.
Hey guys, are we finished here? Because I'm gonna give you just a couple more minutes, all right?
Okay.
Perfect, awesome. So just you can wrap up your answers and we're gonna be back in a few more minutes, all right? Just wrap up everything. Thank you guys. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we're gonna discuss the answers, and for this ones, I'm gonna ask for some opinions, and I'm gonna ask for some participants to actually give me some of that really good answers that you guys have. So let's just start with Balta. I don't know, Balta, if you're here, or Balta left. Balta, are you here? Tell me if you have issues with the mic. All right. If not, Annabelle, are you here?
Yes. Miss.
Awesome. All right. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna ask you, you and your group, what did you discuss? What would make a good warehouse?
A good warehouse. Well, we have different opinion, but we conclude that it's necessary to have a big space
Okay.
with many shops, large building, keeping with using pallets, cases, backers, equipment for in order to put the materials or items into the shelves. For example, in Ironman, we have a big warehouse. Is the last one that this year was inaugurado.
Inaugurated.
What?
Inaugurated.
Inaugurated.
No, let's say it together, right? Inaugurated.
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 Yeah. Inaugurated.
Luis,
Another word you need to practice, Annabelle.
No, but it's with two. It's with a mezzanine. It's two levels. It's a
really?
Yes, it's big, very big. Almost almost as a hangar for airplane.
Really? Wow.
Yes. And they keep a lot of part of the airplanes.
Oh, I see. I see. And the big turbines and everything, they keep them there?
Turbines?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
It's too big. A turbine is too big, right?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
guess.
but normally no, we don't have this type of part in storage.
Oh, because it's way too big, I believe.
Yeah, and expensive.
And expensive. Okay, good. Okay, good. But you got tires, you got wheels, I'm assuming.
Yes, a lot of materials, components.
Components, materials, products. Okay, good. That's awesome. Thank you, Annabelle. And how about you, Luis? What is the use of the warehouse actually?
The use to warehouse is to keep available products, tools, and supplies to use in the process of production, or in our case, maintenance. That is the main use that we do.
And what do you think? And thank you so much, Luis. What do you think, Julio? What is the usage of a warehouse?
The use of the warehouse is for the save the materials and equipment used for the pallet racking, containers, carton floats, steel shelving, mezzanines, conveyor system, Another use material handling equipment.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, good. I agree with you. Thank you so much, Dennis. And how about, I'm sorry, thank you so much, Julio. And I'm clearly tired, right? I am super tired, huh? I'm changing names, but actually, by the time that I change people names, I know that I need to sleep. Every time I do that, I need to sleep. And I promise I will after this class. I promise. And tell me, now I'm gonna ask Dennis. Dennis, can you please tell me what is the list of products that you came up as a team?
What is?
The list of products or items that you can storage on a warehouse.
Okay. The company can keep materials, supplies, products, and other things they need to use of the operation, and things they needed.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Lorena, can you tell me some of the products that you or items that you can storage in a warehouse? You are on mute. You are on mute. Hello, you are on mute.
Sorry. Is depend of the company. For example, in a company like Siman, they keep products, for example, clothes, furniture, shoes in the warehouse. For example, to the supermarket, usually maintains foods or any supplies to sell the products. Is depend of the company. For example, to Ironman, yes, yeah, in Ironman keep material of the part of the aircraft, or for example, seals, paint, just that, something like that.
Perfect, awesome. We also have a lot of other projects, right? And tools probably that you use. You use tools, you use parts of the aircrafts, you use engines, probably whatever, right? Whatever you have there, that can be used also. That's awesome. I really like it.
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
how do you say tela?
Tela,
Yes.
like for clothing?
Yeah.
Fabric. Fabric. That is fabric. Fabric is this. This is fabric.
Okay.
And it's spelled F-R-A-B-I-C. Sometimes they usually add S at the end. Fabrics.
For example, in the factory of Pico, in they make fabric.
They make fabric. Yes, that's a great one. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. All right, perfect. So I have another fun activity because we have only half an hour. We only have half an hour in order for us to practice a little bit more. So what you're gonna do for this topic is that we are going to be working on practicing this role play. This role play is a very good one. I'm gonna ask you to take a picture of it. Very easy, but I want you to practice this one because it has some some of the phrases that I want you to review. All right. So if you can do me a favor and either take a screenshot or take a picture of it, I am going to send you in pairs of 2. All right. So in teams of 2, and we're going to go and just practice. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to practice, and then we're going to all practice when we're back together. And tomorrow we will just continue to learn a little bit more of warehouse. And you guys tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Monday, you guys are going to show me how would you do a good warehouse. You guys are going to design your own warehouse. That's going to be on Monday. All right. So for today's rest of the class, I'm going to ask you to please practice this one in pairs. We're going to send you in the breakout rooms. I'm going to jump into some breakout rooms, and I'm going to ask you to practice all over it. All right. That's pretty much what we're going to do. Is that all right for everybody? All right. Perfect. So please send it to the class, and I'll send you in the breakout rooms. Just give me one moment because I will have to recreate it and do it manually. All right, just give me one moment because I will send Annabelle with Dennis. Annabelle, you're gonna go with Dennis. And then Julio, you're gonna go with Luis. All right. Gabby, it's gonna go with Lorena. Lorena and Gabby.
Okay.
And Zimmerman, Soto, and Christopher are gonna go together. And Jorge, Valta, Melvin, and Janet are gonna go together. All right. So I'm gonna ask you everybody to go to the breakout rooms and practice. I'll see you there. Thank you, guys. Hey there, I'm here.
Hi, coach. Yes, I am.
Hello, teacher.
Hey there.
I don't know if you can share with us the picture of the presentation.
Yes,
Sorry.
absolutely. No worries, no worries. My bad. I should have sent it over
To take the
chat.
picture?
I'm gonna take it right now. I'm just gonna take it right now. I'm gonna send it to the team. Yeah, I should have sent it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, me too.
I'm just tired. I'm sorry. Can you please confirm if I just sent it over?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. I really appreciate it. And I thank you guys so much for your doing your best. I really appreciate it.
In the WhatsApp group, you send it.
Yep, in the
Yes.
WhatsApp group, it's over there. Mhm.
Okay, okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna give you until 8:45. So for you to practice 8:45, and then we're coming back. All right.
The activity is just practice the resume of the slide.
Correct. Just we're gonna practice a conversation between the two of you, and then we're coming back, and hopefully I'm gonna ask one or two participants to demonstrate how would you do that. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna stay here for a bit, and then I'm gonna jump into the other groups. All right.
Thank you. Gabby, you can see my screen.
Yes, yes, I can see. I sorry, I don't have my phone right now, so I will look to your screen. Okay.
Okay. If you want, you are Ross and me, Matt.
Okay, okay.
Practice the conversation. Huh? Ross and Matt are discussing storage problems they are facing at the warehouse where they hold their shipments. Read and practice the conversation.
I am Ross or Math. I'm sorry.
Ross.
Ross. Okay. Sir, we just received a call from the warehouse. The last shipment arrived today, and it seems they don't have more space to store our products.
That is very expensive shipment. Our products will get damaged. If they are left lying anywhere, can they arrange for the transportation of this shipment to a different warehouse?
Yes, sir. They asked if we have some other warehouse we could use.
I will get the documents ready to outsource this shipment to a temporary warehouse. It is costly, but the products come first.
Okay. We can, if you want, you can be rushed now.
Warehouse?
Yes, sir. They asked if we have some other warehouse we could use.
I will get the documents ready to out.
Out is in the and the night is talking for me. Hey, why say that? I know. Yes, that's true.
I believe that you have a lot of, you are too tired to think that.
Yes, that's true. Or the white woman. She's a story in inside the Iron Man, but never see.
Yeah, I know people that talk about that near to anger number 5.
Yes. By
Near to a
mechanism,
tree.
by making the thing when the found the people when they practice when they started the X-ray, say, hey, somebody here, I start the X-ray inspection. Yes, it's I very scary when the die is off in all mezzanine on the office.
Yeah, yeah. When
But
it's
that's
late,
okay.
I prefer don't keep in office on for that reason.
Yes, it's true.
Talk about little kids that are near to anger number 4.
Yes, but that's okay.
Well, if you want, we practice again.
Sorry.
We can read in the conversation again.
Okay, yes. I'm reason. Sir, we just received the car from the warehouse. The last shipping arrived today, and it seems they don't have more space to store our products.
That is a very expensive shipment. Our products will get damaged if they are left lying anywhere. Can they arrange for the transportation of this shipment to a different warehouse?
Okay. Yes, sir. They asking if we have some other warehouse we could use it.
I will get the documents ready to outsource this shipment to a temporary warehouse. It is costly, but the products come first.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. I would like for you to help me with the with repeating these words with me, so you guys are making it better and you have a better pronunciation. Is that all right for you?
Yes.
Perfect. I will help you with the word arrive.
Arrive.
All right.
Arrive.
Arrive. Who
And
says arrive? Sorry.
the first
Matt or Rose?
Rose. Rose.
Rose.
So whenever it says sir, we just
All right.
received. And for this one, I don't mind if you exaggerate the D sound at the end, right? Sometimes we
Okay.
just need to exaggerate that sound, all right? And in Spanish, a veces necesitamos exagerar la D al final para que se entienda que es pasado, okay? So sometimes we're going to exaggerate that sound. For example, arrived,
Arrive.
received. All right. And as you can
Receive.
see,
Right.
the sound end with the D at the end. Can you
Yes.
say it for me? Arrived,
Arrive.
All right.
arrived,
All right.
Arrive.
received,
Receive.
arrived, received,
Receives.
Receive.
received. All right.
Receive.
And I'm gonna show you with my mouth. How do I say it with my mouth? All right. So I'm gonna show it to you. I usually say receive,
Receive.
received. And you can see is receive, receive,
Receive.
okay?
Receive.
Arrive,
Arrive.
arrive. It's a
Arrive.
at the end, arrived, okay? Perfect,
Arrive.
All right.
perfect. Another word that I want to help you is arrange,
Arrange. Arrange.
arrange, all right?
Arrange.
And we're gonna practice it with the entire group, all right? Because those are words that are a little tricky. We're also going to be practicing with the pencil. So if you can get a pencil, we're gonna practice with the pencil, the pronunciation of these sounds, okay?
Okay.
All right. Another word that we need to practice is warehouse.
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 No quiero escuchar que digan warehouse, okay?
Warehouse.
Porque así se lee, pero no se dice así, okay? So
Okay.
it's warehouse.
Warehouse. Warehouse.
Awesome. Ahora sí, practique. I'll see you later.
With our course, Outsource.
Oh, that's a good one. This one, it's outsource.
Out. Source.
Outsource.
And what means?
Outsource is, it's an external.
Mm.
It's an external weight of something. So, for example, in this case, I will get the documents ready to outsource this shipment, to send out. So outsource, send out, outside. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Perfect, perfect. So I'll let you to practice and I'll be with another group, all right? Thank you.
Okay.
Hey guys, can we practice together some of the words that I scare you?
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're gonna practice all together. I saw Lorena jumping into your seat. All right. We're gonna practice with some words that I really want you to pronounce. All right. So what we're gonna practice is the word receive.
What? What word? Sorry.
Received.
Receive.
Receive. All right. So as you can see, the word receive, it has a D sound at the end, right at the end of the word.
ED, yeah.
Yeah, it's an ED sound, right? Received, right? And sometimes in English, we just have to exaggerate that sound. All right.
So it's in the past, right?
That's in the past, right? So sometimes whenever we are speaking in English and we are not native, that sound for us doesn't exist in Spanish. In Spanish, our words doesn't end on a D sound. Usually they start with a D, but they don't end with a D. So that sound doesn't exist in Spanish. In English, it's different. And sometimes as Latinos, we need to exaggerate that sound. So when we talk about ED in the past, we need to exaggerate it so we can make it clear for the people. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So we're gonna practice. Received, received.
Okay.
Received.
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 There you go.
Received.
There you go.
Receive.
And the other one is arrived.
Arrive.
All right, because listen to this. If I say it in
Arrived.
present, if I say it in present, we can say arrive. Arrive.
Arrive.
In the past, arrive.
Okay.
Arrive.
Arrive. Arrive with the at the end.
At the end. So as you can see, arrive.
The. Arrive. In present.
There you go, present. Arrive. And then it's in the past. So as you can see, the mouth is very important. It has a very important sound. For me personally, at the very beginning, I could not understand the place of my lips in a sound. Yo no lo entendía, pues no entendía por qué los gringos tienen una forma de hablar con su boca. So sometimes para nosotros it's hard because these are not sounds common in Spanish. Yeah. So we need to exaggerate those. Another word that I wanted for you to practice is, let's see, a warehouse, right? I don't want you to say warehouse. That's not the word. It's warehouse. And
Warehouse.
Outsource.
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 And another one, And we're gonna practice this one with the pencil. If you have a pencil, go grab it.
Okay.
Arrange.
Arrange.
The R
Arrange.
sound. Usually the R sound is in the back. R, R.
Arrange.
And sometimes we need to use a pencil. R,
R.
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 ¿Por qué? Porque nosotros lo decimos con una R al principio.
R.
Arrange.
Y nosotros decimos arrange.
Arrange.
That's Latino. That's very
Okay.
Latino. Super Latino because people know that you are not native because you are speak with the R sound. All right. How can you avoid that? Right? With the pencil.
R.
So I'm gonna let you practice and I'm gonna give you 1 more minute, okay? 1 more minute. Hey guys,
Hi.
I'm here. Tell me, how can I help you?
Okay,
We have doubt with the word lying or laying.
Oh, that's a good one. Lying.
Lying.
Yes. Laying, it's a different word, right? For this one is lying. And this is a very difficult sound to identify. Usually, whenever you have a word that has an L sound, a letter, a consonant, and a Y, usually those two words, it's a sound of an I. For example, Linux,
Okay.
right? Links, right? Another example, lion, lie. So that is a sound of an I, right? So that word is lie. Another word that I want for you to practice, and I don't know if you can, I am coming 101. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it's more personalized. I like it better that way. The being with the big group at the same time. So we're gonna practice the word in the D sound at the end, right? And I'm gonna speak in Spanish, I'm sorry, but I wanna make a point here. Nosotros en español no tenemos un sonido de D al final. Nuestras palabras en español no terminan en D. Entonces, para nosotros, ese sonido en español es difícil. Y escuchen la diferencia entre cuando lo digo en presente y cuando lo digo en pasado. La posición de nuestra boca y de nuestro labio es súper importante. So for that reason, when we say in present, received, right? Receive in present, received,
Received.
received is
Received.
it's past, is the past. So I'm gonna say it one more time. I just received present. I just received past. Sometimes, yeah, there you go. Sometimes we need to exaggerate that sound. For us as Latinos, we need to exaggerate the sound. Otherwise, it's going to sound like you're saying it in present.
Okay, thank you.
So for us as Latinos, we need to exaggerate that sound at the end. A lot of the times I have to do it. Otherwise, it's not understood as a past sound. Does that make sense?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Thank
for
you.
Latinos, ese sonido tenemos que exagerarlo, porque para nosotros no es natural.
Arrived.
Arrived, received,
Yes.
damaged, right?
Damaged. Damaged.
Ese no termina en D. Ojo, vea. Cuando algunos sonidos terminan en T y otros sonidos terminan en D. Y ese depende del verbo. Así que pilas ahí, vea. Por ejemplo, damage no termina en D. Damage termina en T. Porque hay un montón de reglas de consonantes y que intervienen ahí. Yuca. Esto no es fácil, ¿verdad?
Damaged.
Este termina en T.
Damaged.
¿Cómo sería? Damaged. Yeah,
Lemons.
at the end.
Lemons.
Ese a veces lo exageramos, pero para nosotros los latinos tenemos que saber.
He asked.
Asked. Yeah, T sound at the end. Yes.
But when you want to read more quickly,
Oh yeah, that sound is done. It's gone, right? When you are reading quickly,
it's more difficult. It's more
difficult. Sometimes,
For example,
yeah, go ahead.
For example, I try to read more quickly, but when I want to do that, it's more difficult for me to the pronunciation,
Oh yeah,
the better pronunciation.
it's all right. It's all right. What I'm going to say with this is that some of the sounds are not natural for us as Hispanic speakers, right? So for us, we need to exaggerate a little bit more the sounds so we are clear on what we want to say. Now, for Americans, they don't complicate that much because they know that we're not native, right? So they're okay with it. But maybe for us as people that is learning another language, it's good to pay attention. That's all I'm saying. So it's not wrong, it's just good to pay attention to those sounds, all right? That's what I wanted to say with that. So we're gonna go back to the main room, all right? And I'm gonna just take the attendance and we're gonna leave.
We are here.
We are done with the class, it's done.
Yes.
All right. And how was today's class for you guys? Was it good?
Yes, we practiced the words and the pronunciation, and it's okay. It was
Awesome.
okay.
Oh, I really like it. Thank you so much. I can see a lot of progress in you guys, so I'm happy. I'm gonna step out and I'll see you in the main room, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we are just about to finish the class, and believe it or not, it's all done, guys. The week is over. How do you feel with this week? With this week training class? What do you think? Do you guys like it?
Yes.
Awesome, I'm so happy. So I'm gonna take attendance right now and we're all gonna leave, okay? So Julio Cesar is here. Julio Cesar, I think I saw him for a while. I think he was here for a couple of hours, right?
He was speaking with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, weird. I don't see him right now. Okay, no worries, but I saw him for a while. Christopher is here. I can see him. Janet is here. I can see her. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Welcome back. Thank you, Julio. I was just taking attendance. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Awesome, no worries. Jorge Hernandez, is Jorge Hernandez here? Okay, it's not here. Lorena?
Present.
Awesome, thank you so much. Annabelle?
Present.
Melvin is here, I can see him. Carlos Montalvo, he was not here today. He was working. We have Dennis Morataya, welcome.
Here.
Juan Pablo, he was not here today. Gaby.
Present.
Awesome. Luis, thank you. Carlos Soto, thank you. You look tired, Carlos, by the way. You should take a shower and sleep.
I just came home. It was a horrible day.
I know. ×2. Horrible day for me too. All right, good. Balta, I can see you. I don't know. She was there for a while. Awesome. I can see you.
Okay.
And Jorge Saldaña is also here. And Zimmerman, thank you so much. All right, and have a great weekend. Enjoy. Come back with good energies, and I'll see you Monday. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.